of the family members and anyone that wants one. We'll have them ready Monday. So we apologize for that. We just noticed, and just when it got printed, they got printed wrong. So we apologize for that, and now, with that said, let's start the graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I present to you the class of 2016. You may be seated.
On behalf of the class of 2016, I would like to thank all of you for joining us to celebrate this monumental day in our young lives. Whether you're our loving parents who have watched us become the amazing people we are, our caring teachers who have pushed us to our breaking point in and outside the classroom, or that friendly stranger who decided to see why all the cars were parked at the school. We would like to thank all of you for helping us reach this historic point in our lives. And most importantly, we should thank each other for not only putting up with one another every day, but loving each other like the 24 brothers and sisters we always wanted. I couldn't imagine spending the last 4 years with a better group of people. I know we all have a lot going on today, so I'll keep this short and sweet. Thank you all for helping make the class of 2016 a class to remember.
This time, our salutatorian, Caitlin Ross, will come forward for her address.
This is really crazy. So when I found out that I was going to give a speech today, I had no idea what to say, and I was freaking out. So naturally, I went to Google, and I Googled good commencement speeches, because that was the only thing I could think of. So the first quote that popped up was from Steve Jobs, and it says, "Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become, and everything else is secondary." This quote was used in a commencement speech at Stanford University in 2005. And I thought this quote was really good, and I was writing my speech around this quote, and then I decided I didn't want to do a deep, sappy, heartfelt speech, because that's not my personality at all. So I texted all the girls in my class, and my hat's falling off again. I texted all the girls in my class, and we've had a group chat going for like a couple weeks, and it's made me really sad, and it makes me miss them a lot. But I asked them for funny memories from high school. So I got a lot of funny memories and a lot of laughs, and a lot of them were super inappropriate, so I'm not going to share them. But so a couple years ago, when we were the poor freshmen that got to set up all the chairs for graduation, Ben got punched in the face. And I don't really remember why he got punched in the face, but he did. This is driving me nuts. Okay, so during our junior year, they gave out combs. I'm taking this off. They gave out combs during class pictures, and Landon decided he wanted to brush Kelsey's hair for her. And he was brushing her hair, and the comb got stuck, and he like wrapped it around her hair, and he couldn't get the comb out. So then we spent half of our chemistry hour getting this comb out of Kelsey's hair with Miss Greenleaf's wire clippers so that we wouldn't cut her hair. Just a few days ago in government class, Mr. White had another current event, and we didn't really want to talk about the current event, and it was kind of boring. So we brought up the bathrooms in Target, and we argued about the Target bathroom issue for like the whole hour. But that's not really as bad as the time that we argued about breakfast foods, because apparently you can't eat pizza for breakfast, or the time that we argued about contouring and the different people on the news channels. So it only makes sense to end funny memories with the funniest kid in our class, Sam. And so one time, Sam was hitting on one of our substitutes and got sent to the office. Yeah, so he got sent to the office for that. And a few days later, Sam and Eric were performing their IDA at a forensics meet, and they ended up kissing each other. So this, of course, isn't all of our funny memories. It's just some of the highlights that I really enjoyed. I know I said I didn't want to be cheesy, but I wanted to take a moment to thank all the people that got us here. I want to thank our parents, because you've been there with us every step of the way, even when we were mean to you and we didn't deserve it. You helped us with our last-minute projects that we were freaking out about because we didn't want to fail physical science, and you told us when our papers were terrible. Secondly, I want to thank our siblings. You probably weren't much help with our homework, but you loved us unconditionally, and you supported us at all of our events, and you drove us completely nuts. We were blessed with some pretty amazing teachers. They're always at the school 30 minutes before and after school, every single day, to help you with any homework you have, and they really do care. And everyone else here, I'm sure, has affected our lives in one way or another, and we are incredibly thankful for all of you. And I'm thankful for this school, a school that lets us freely express our faith no matter what, and they even let us pray before games. And I'm thankful that we consolidated and that I got to go to high school with all of you, because it wouldn't be the same if I didn't go to high school with all of you guys. So, class of 2016, I'm so glad that we got to do high school together, and I'm so glad to see what amazing things we accomplish.
I'm proud to announce our valedictorian for the class of 2016, Natalie Stewart.
Well, alrighty, scholars, we made it. Thought you would appreciate that, Ben. I know that's cliche, but we survived high school. We've made so many priceless memories together. From the time we all showed up at Haviland for the senior Topeka trip instead of Greensburg, sorry, Mr. White, if you're out there, to screaming at the top of our lungs, sophomores, yeah, to the time we all cha-cha'd around the gym at our last pep rally, to the time the whole class saw me fall off the freshman float when it wasn't even moving yet. Yep, good memories. Our class is so full of passion, boldness, spirit, and let's not forget talent. There are so many amazing athletes, artists, actors, musicians, writers, scholars, photographers, dancers, and much more in these front rows. We all have special talents and gifts that have been clearly displayed at our time at Kiowa County High School. I'm so proud to be a part of this class. I'm so proud of our school spirit, and I'm honored to be one of you. I'm so proud of our class for stepping up and being leaders. Ever since we were freshmen, we knew we were a powerful class. We have such bold, daring, and courageous personalities, and those characteristics can be used in powerful ways in the future. We are very opinionated, and that's a good thing, because if we didn't have opinions, we couldn't make a difference in this world. We had pride screaming out our graduating year in the class cheers even back then, and now that year has come. We have reached the end goal, and we wouldn't be here without those who have supported us along the way. Thank you, moms and dads, for always being there for us. Thank you for picking us up when we scraped our knees or when we were sick when we were little. Thank you for holding us tightly and telling us that it is going to be okay. Thank you, siblings, grandparents, aunt, uncles, and other family members and friends who all cheered us on since we were kids as well. Thank you, teachers, especially Mr. White, for putting up with our loudness and obnoxiousness, although I have to admit, I do love that about our class. Thank you, teachers, for never giving up on us even when you wanted to or when you wanted to strangle us. Thank you, those in the community who have been to all our games, concerts, and events just to show you care. We really do appreciate it and notice it. And thank you, my fellow classmates, for making my high school years full of memories. As we go our separate ways today, I want to encourage all of you to go out into the world with boldness. Do what you love. Aspire to do great things and don't settle for less or less than average. I know each and every one of you is capable of doing great things because I've seen you do incredible things. When you use your gifts and talents, you are accomplishing amazing things. Live a life you'll be proud of someday. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do something. Prove them wrong. Show this world what you can do and never let anyone set limits on your dreams. Just do it. Make your dreams a reality. I also want to challenge you. Love. Some people think our generation doesn't measure up. Some think we're lazy and we don't know how to work. Show them we're not. We have an opportunity to change America, so let's do it. I know we will all do great things. Oh, guys. I'm going to miss each and every one of you. And I wouldn't want to be the class of 2016 without you guys. I love you guys so much.
Set limits on your
And if it's okay with everyone, I would like to pray a special prayer over my class right now. Dear Jesus, thank you for my amazing class. Thank you for blessing them with such amazing talents. Thank you for the friendships and memories that were created. Thank you for every single person in my class. Thank you for placing them in my life. Lord, please just protect them as they choose their paths. Protect them, guide them, and lead them. Help us to make wise decisions and enjoy life. Just please help us to be safe and have fantastic years to come. Amen. Thank you.
At this time, the Kiowa County High School Band, under the direction of Claire Mullender, will play for us. I will say while the seniors are sitting down, the seniors composed that last piece there, and that was nice. Good job.
Our Master Teacher Award winner this year is just finishing up her 7th year of teaching at Kiowa County Schools. She grew up in Kiowa, Kansas, the daughter of 2 lifelong teachers. Audrey Poore graduated in 1997 from South Barber High School. She attended Hutchinson Community College, where she played volleyball for the Blue Dragons. After receiving an associate's degree in 1999, she attended the University of Central Oklahoma for 1 year and then graduated from Northwestern Oklahoma State University at Alva, receiving a bachelor's degree in education in 2002. Audrey was an assistant volleyball coach and basic math instructor at Hutchinson Community College for 1 year before she was hired as a middle school math teacher and junior high volleyball coach at Haven Middle School. A couple of years later, she became the high school volleyball coach at Haven. In June of 2009, she moved to Greensburg to teach middle school math and coach junior high volleyball. Her junior high volleyball team has been league champions the last 2 out of 4 years. Audrey and her husband, Chad, have 3 sons, twins Caden and Connor, who are in junior high, and Creston, who is in elementary school. Her boys are now of the age that if she isn't busy coaching one of her own teams, she is running to games or practices with her family. Audrey comes to school every day to do the best she can for kids. She connects with her students, and many days you can see students who have moved on to high school back in her classroom, visiting with her or asking her a math question. Audrey has been very active in advising the Junior High Impact Leadership Group and helping the group with their Stamp Out Starvation projects. She is always willing to step up and help, whether it's in coaching or helping other staff members out with their Promethean boards or other technology. Audrey truly cares for kids, and every kid she comes in contact with, she feels each and every one of them is her own child. She loves the small town life, the small town school, and the small town people. Chad says it's a toss-up, which is funnier. Her stories of junior high boys speaking before they think what they are saying, or her stories of having her own sons in her own classroom. And I will close with a quote from her husband, Chad. She is an amazing wife, mother, and teacher, and man, am I thankful every day that I married up. Congratulations, Audrey, on being named Kiowa County Schools Master Teacher of 2016.
okay, this is so not my comfort zone. But I'm gonna look at you because I've talked to you all before. This is an honor. My advice to you is find something that you love, find something that you're passionate about, and make a career of it, okay? I love my job. I love working with you guys every single day. So if you can do that, if you can find something you love, find something you're passionate about, and make a career of it, you'll never work a day in your life. Thank you guys so much.
This year's Make a Difference Award winner is a person who, if you see her in the hallway, on the grounds, or out in the community, will always be cheerful and smiling. She loves kids and education. She grew up on a family farm, learning the value of hard work and responsibility. This person is the oldest of 3 children and very active in school and church. She learned from her greatest role model, her dad, the value of how to treat other people. She graduated from Emporia State and went on to teach high school English at Dodge City and Mineola before becoming the school counselor at Remington. From Remington, Kathy moved on to Haviland and Mullinville as their counselor before becoming the K-8 counselor at Kiowa County Schools for the 2008-2009 school year. Kathy's heart for kids is evident in all she does at Kiowa County Schools. The Junior High Impact Leadership Group is an example of how she is teaching our kids to lead by example. This group of kids has initiated several programs in our school and community that truly do make an impact. Perhaps Kathy's greatest achievement at Kiowa County Schools is spearheading the implementation of our Schools of Character program. Character education is part of the teaching in every K-8 classroom at Kiowa County Schools. You have seen the KC Big Three posted all around the community, and these 3 big ideas are the basis that teachers and staff use to guide students each day in their learning and performance. Number 1, treat others right. Number 2, make smart decisions. And number 3, maximize your potential. In 2015, our character education program was named one of 3 Kansas Schools of Character, a designation that we will keep for 3 years before reapplying. Kathy has been the driving force behind this program, engaging our staff, our students, and our community. Members in administration and evaluation of the community members in administration and evaluation of the program. It is a program that is truly making a difference in our school and community. Today, I am very proud to announce that just yesterday, Kiowa County Schools was named a national School of Character, one of only 67 in the entire nation. And this is a designation that will last for 5 years. These awards show us that we're doing character education right here at Kiowa County Schools, and most of that is thanks to Kathy getting the program started and looking for ways to improve on it each and every year. This year's award winner is making a difference at Kiowa County Schools for kids, and beyond that, making a difference in our community with this program. Congratulations, Kathy Hedrick, Kiowa County Schools 2016 I Make a Difference Award winner.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. This is such a huge honor. But more than that, it's been an honor to work with all of the students in this whole county. I started out in Haviland and Mullinville, and some of you sitting there today had to deal with me in elementary and junior high and things like that. And it's been such an honor to live here and to be here, and this really means a lot. Thank you to the board and the administration and and my colleagues. The School of Character stuff is it's very meaningful to me, but I think more than anything, it's meaningful to our staff and our students, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
And last but not least, at this moment, the Board of Education would like to take time out to thank Darren Hedrick for his 13 years of service to this district. As most of you know, Darren and Kathy will be leaving us at the end of the school year to begin a new chapter in their lives. Darren has been involved in many major projects, from cooperative agreements to consolidation to rebuilding the school after the storm. Many of you don't know that Darren was interviewing at the end of the 2006-2007 school year, as he and Kathy were to be married that summer and wanted their jobs to be closer together than Greensburg and Remington. I'll never forget when I caught up with Darren the day after the storm and said, "This means you stay, right?" Darren told me he would stay until the job was done. The district really has been blessed, as he stayed on with us even after the job was done. Darren truly cares for staff and kids and makes every decision with kids as his #1 priority. The Board of Education of USD 422 wishes Darren and Kathy the best in the future, and thank you for sharing your knowledge and expertise with us while we had you.
Thanks, I appreciate that. But it's not about me or Kathy or Audrey to say the same thing a little bit. It's about the graduates here today. And we're so proud of the graduates and what they've accomplished. I'd like to say one quick word to the graduates, if I could. About 9 years and a couple of days ago, we had a tornado here that impacted the school, it impacted the community, and it impacted our county. And if you would have asked any one of us a day after that event what our future held, we probably wouldn't have a solid answer to give. We'd probably say, well, we're hopeful that, and then everyone fill in the blank. But everyone that was involved and everyone that's been involved since that date has done one very simple thing, and that is take the very next available step. And so I just challenge the seniors that if you, from this moment forward, each and every day, do the best you can, and just try to take the very next available step, then maybe 9 years and a couple of days from now, you can do what we've all done. And if you look around this building and around this town and around this school and around the community, if you would ask me 9 years ago, would I ever imagine we'd have all that we'd have and be blessed with everything that we've been blessed with and be able to share this moment here together, I would have said never in my wildest dreams would I've imagined all of this, how blessed we've been. I just hope that you as seniors, 9 years and 2 days from now, you can step back and you can look at your lives and you can say, never in my wildest dreams did I have imagined I would have all that I have, be where I am today, and be as blessed as I am. And I challenge you to just take that one next available step. And I guarantee you, if you do that, 9 years from now, you will be amazed at where you are and what you're doing and what your life entails and encompasses. And I challenge you, and I also congratulate you. Congratulations, seniors.
This time, I'm happy to present the Kiowa County High School Choir under the direction of Kim Stewart. This time, we will have the senior slideshow, so if you need to move around so you can see a little bit, it'll be on the screen up here.
So, here we are. I suppose I could say something cliche about this moment. Graduation. How about, this is the start of the rest of our lives, or we finally made it, or it all happened so fast, I mean, I blinked and now we're here. Yeah, you all know the cliches, but here's the thing. It's a secret that quite a few pretentious wordsmiths will be afraid to admit. These cliches become cliches because they are so true to so many people. So if you're sitting here wondering how on earth this video could begin with a silly cliche about graduating and leaving high school behind, the reason is I believe them and I feel them, and I know many of you do as well. 7 years ago, we met for the first time at our different sports practices. It was new and exciting because coming from small town Kansas doesn't always allow you to get so many new kids at once. I mean, the Greensburg kids had all grown up together, the Mullinville kids knew the Mullinville kids, and it was like that for Haviland too. Well, I believe that I can speak for everyone when I say that the events leading to our friendships were not the best, and the combination of people was pretty different at first. I know that my class, the class of 2016, can say that we wouldn't have changed the past 7 years for the world. I'm unable to express how boring life would have been without you guys. If we had never met, had we never played sports together, and started being friends, I'm ever so thankful for the impact that we've all had on each other. Thank you so much, class of 2016.
Another impact that I am sure we are all quite thankful for is our parents. Thank you, each and every one of you, for the lessons you have taught us. You have changed us, molded us, challenged us, and accepted us. Some of us may not have the greatest family history, or we may believe that our parents and grandparents are the most wonderful humans in the entire universe, but all of us had homes out there somewhere in the community. Thank you to all of our parents and all of our classmates' parents. Your investment in our lives and in our fellow seniors' lives have been too much to handle. We are inexpressibly blessed by all of you. You watched us grow from children that have yet to learn their first words to graduating from one of the longest life stages that we've endured together thus far. You have grown us. You cleaned our messes, held our hands, picked us up, and made life so much better and so much more wonderful than any of us could have ever imagined. You were there when the monsters came out from under our beds, and you're here now, teaching us to protect ourselves from the ones out in the world. You were there when we were creative and laughed our heads nearly to the floor, and you're here now, sending us out to create and live and enjoy the world that we make for ourselves and the world that we learn about and grow to know and love. You're making this world an amazing place, and it's been an awfully good adventure. Thank you for teaching us how to be better people and how to work hard. You've made us into the independent young men and women that we are today. We are going to do big things because of you. We can conquer the world.
And to our teachers and coaches, I know that the Valedictorian, Salutatorian, and the class president will be giving speeches thanking you for caring about us, but I don't think we can really thank you enough. You were here for us every day. We spent a lot of time together. You probably never saw us at the young stages of life that these pictures in the slideshow are depicting, but you saw us in these critical years, these character-building years, these years for self-discovery. You helped us find our voices, discover our passions. You pushed us beyond our limits, physically, mentally, and even somehow spiritually. And we cannot forget about emotionally. We definitely got stressed and tired, and you probably got a little short with you at times, but we meant well because you were challenging us. You were stretching our minds. Thank you for watching us grow and letting us change. I don't know if many students can fully grasp how much their teachers care about them, but you showed it. You have showed us the acceptance that we've been looking for.
You know, when you go to a high school in a small town, you have a certain unique kind of experience that other kids are not allowed. The community pours into you. They watch you grow up. They start out attending Little Dribblers games and don't give up on your sports careers until your senior homecoming. They watch your first music program. You know, those hilarious ones where kindergarten kids do this crazy sort of sing, shout along with a background track of other children's voices. Then, they come to your senior variety show. This community has built us into who we are today, and we cannot thank you enough. You have cared about us and provided for us. You make living here a grand adventure.
Now, seniors, we didn't come this far just to come this far. We are here, the entire universe at our fingertips. So let's do something. We could change the world right now, you know. Like Mr. White always said, it's our job to do something about it. Let's actually do something with what we've accomplished. I can tell you right now that the world needs it, our community needs it, and we probably need it too. So let's make a change that matters. I don't know what all of you are going to do with yourselves in the next year, 5 years, 10 years, and so on, but I challenge you this. Do the hard things, the things that you're afraid of, the things that you could be hated for, the things you're passionate about. Whatever you do, whether you're teaching kindergartners who adore you, being a chiropractor and making tons of money, singing on a bare stage, finishing college, driving to California and just living and enjoying yourself, giving patients medicine, farming the same ground that your grandpa used to farm, counseling the troubled minds and bringing them peace, living to be a mom or a dad, or becoming president of the United States. If you do this, major props to you. We all know from the past year of government class that we'll need you to do crazy big things for this country after the president, who will be coming into the office in November.
Anyway, whatever you do, remember that you are working in people's lives, even if you don't realize it. You're going out into the world to be the one who listens, the one who gives a shoulder to cry on, the one who makes people laugh until they hurt, the one who suggests good music, or makes eye contact and smiles at random strangers who look sad. Whatever you do, make the you. You are today proud. Follow the dreams of your 6-year-old self, even if those dreams seem pretty far-fetched. What I'm trying to say is, don't give up on yourself, ever. Always push yourself to do the things that are uncomfortable. Love the people that you were too afraid to love. The possibilities are endless. I know it's hard to understand sometimes, but I truly believe with all of my heart that you, each and every one of you, in this front row is capable of incredible, life-changing things. There's a world of wonder inside of you, and you've been prepared to explore it.
I do not know if you will ever understand me. I do not know if you will ever trust yourself enough to love who you are. I just know that you deserve it. You deserve to know how capable you are, and I'll tell you how capable you are if you ever forget. I don't care what your grades were in high school, or how you did on that chemistry test, or how your golf season ended, or how many dots you got at the art show. All that is wonderful, but these things will only count for a while. You can completely change when you leave these hallways, this town. The world may not let you be whoever you want to be, but I believe in your fight against it. I believe in your originality. I believe that you can do it, and so do all of your other classmates. We all believe in you. We all believe in each other, because there is good in all of us.
You were fantastic, you know. We all were. Of course, we had our moments, just as every class of high school students will. but we were great in the end. You were kind, you were intelligent, you were accepting, you were flexible, you were hilarious, you were respectful, you were good. You were loud sometimes, but you worked hard. You were alive with light. You were thankful, you were humble, and you can be all these things away from this place as well. You can be anything you imagine. Just imagine and work hard enough. It has been a pleasure and an honor living in small-town Kansas with you, class of 2016. Looking back now, I know that if I had to grow and be challenged by and learn from anybody else, I wouldn't be the same person I am today. Not one of us would be who we are without the little things that each of us do. We have all affected each other in some way. We have all changed each other in some way. And now, it's our turn to talk. It's our turn to matter. It is our turn to change everything we know, because change is good. And this, my friends, is going to be the best change to come around in a long, long time. We're going to do big things, class of 2016. I just know we will.
USD 422 Board of Education and Superintendent of Schools, Darren Hedrick. These students have met the requirements for graduation set forth by the state of Kansas and USD 422. Would the class please stand and approach the stage? Franz Rimpel Bandman. Melanie Elizabeth Brown. Jarrett Shane Butler. Sammy John Cervantes, Jr. Briley Shea Conrad. Landon John Davis. Tegan Barry Elligood. Helen Kelsey Francis. Aaron Dale Heft. Mackenzie Lee Heft. Dylan Lee Jacks. Marissa June Kendall. Cody Gray Keibel. Blaine Allen Liggett. Shayna Noelle Lingefelter. Tatum Judith McKinney. Brett Masterson McVeigh. Alyssa K. Morford. Locke Tay Pham. Caitlin Renee Ross. Benjamin Thomas Spainhauer. Natalie Renee Stewart. Eric Enrique Torres. All right. Morgan Alexis Ulrich. Aubrey Mackenzie Vandenhoek. Graduates, you may present your flowers. and a job well done. Graduates, would you please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to present the class of 2016. Thank you all for coming. Graduates will be out in the hallway here if you want to greet them.